Hi, everybody. I'm Elise. Says Another Truth here on YouTube. Thank you so much for stopping by my channel and listening to this audio-only commentary. Just a bit of a warning. I will get petty in this. I might swear, and there will be sensitive topics discussed here around grooming, grifting, inappropriate behavior, and so on. If these are not things that you want to hear, please click out. I understand. And I will offer some links in the description in case you need to talk to somebody, you need some help and some information, generally about cosmetic care, because I certainly think that the discussions happening around this lipstick thing is prompting discussions on safety and how some of these YouTube influencers do not consider the safety of their fans and stans and people who buy their crap from them. As you might already be aware, there is a photo circulating, and I first saw it posted on the Colleen Ballinger subreddit. It's a picture of one of the grab bags or the prize bags. I would call it, the prey starter kit. But I'm not going to go that far. But I do wonder about some of the stuff in the bag. I will just call it crap in a bag because essentially that's what it is. This was given as a prize, I guess, in a raffle, a giveaway for some people who donated to her cause of choice, her charity of choice. Now, I haven't followed all of her fundraisers or anything like that live. The thing is that there's been some discussion that perhaps she has picked favorites for these giveaways. That could be possible, or people that she prefers, people that she seeks out, people she can seek to groom and manipulate. That's always a possibility. I don't know how random these were. Some people have suggested, and I'm talking about the discussion in the Colleen Ballinger Snark Reddit sphere, that, and I'm sure this has been discussed 1,000 times, that these giveaways are not random, that the more people who donated, the more people thought that maybe they would have an opportunity for a prize. And at the end of the day, it may not have been random. She may have selected people perhaps based on age, based on location, things like that, which scares me. I just want to preface all of my discussion here, which I should have done at the beginning, is that everything here is based on my opinions and interpretations of what is going on, the facts, opinions, and so on. Okay, now, I'm not sure if all of the prizes were a crap in the bag this year, how it was actually given away. If anybody actually knows, chime in. I didn't go that far. I wanted to question what I saw. Now, in this bag, the recipient or the winner got these tumbled or polished stones, probably that shit that you buy from Amazon. You get like 1,000 pieces for $5 or something like that. When I was a kid, This is going back a long time ago. The Children's Museum in Boston used to have a recycling section. Well, not a recycling section, but they sold bits and bobs, odds and ends, overproduction of products, things like that that parents could buy for their kids to either recreate things that they saw at the Children's Museum or make a craft out of it. Sometimes it was the polished stones. I mean, you can also get those at the Museum of Science, a higher end, higher quality kind. But you get like a million buttons. You can buy the buttons. You can buy these old tape dispensers, all kinds of weird stuff. And the idea of that was to use this excess and repurpose it for crafts and things. Now, there wasn't anything crafty in these bags in terms of there wasn't anything anybody could actually make with it. There was really no purpose of it other than to promote Colleen, in my opinion. It was about her rather than um, something to think about when dealing with health issues, um, making a fun craft, making a fun piece of art to help through hard times. It was nothing like that. There wasn't anything creative in these bags that were meaningful, in my opinion. I mean, considering who where these bags are coming from, who they're coming from, I wouldn't I wouldn't want anybody to have them. I wouldn't want anybody to touch them, but people have them. So inside of the bag, there was some like Taylor Swift nonsense in there, and Taylor Swift is not nonsense. This is really about Colleen's nonsense. Taylor Swift and Colleen Ballinger are two separate worlds. Now, I can't tell Colleen Ballinger who she should look up to, who she should listen to, or anything like that. They are worlds apart in decency. Colleen Ballinger is antithetical to everything that Taylor Swift wholesomely represents. Colleen has done absolutely fuck all. Now, some people have felt inspired by Colleen's charity work and have inspired them to do better things. Now, I wouldn't say that was because of Colleen. I would say it had more to do with seeing how hospital runs. If that is one thing that Colleen has done that has been good, I'm not going to downplay those people's experiences. But Colleen is not in the business of healthcare. She's not in the business of taking care of children or helping children. In my opinion, she should not even be around children because she is a danger to them for her inappropriate, disgusting, grifting behavior, predatorial behavior. Now, if we go back into the bag, there were also her Colleen Miranda lipstick duo. Now, I believe these lipsticks were launched officially in 2018. Late in 2018. I think they came out just about the time before her first child was born, if I'm not mistaken. Now, I don't know what her production schedule was, but this is 2024. So she sent these out in 2023, I would assume. And after her grift party. And if we understand how makeup, anything about makeup freshness, the original poster of this post stated that these were expired lipsticks, and there was a little bit of a debate going on that they weren't expired, that they expire within 12 months after use. But the point that poster did not understand that a lipstick can expire even if it's unopened. A lot of us know that. A lot of us don't keep 8-year-old lipsticks unopened unless it is to collect something down the road. It might be worth something to have. In fact, I did buy a collector's perfume I will never wear. It's part of a small collection that I have from a particular person that I appreciated. It's more nostalgic than anything else. Okay, but I wouldn't use it because at this point it would not be usable. Of course, this particular item is about 50 years old. So it was in remarkable condition, but I would not wear this perfume. It's just something that I have. I like the bottle. I like the look. That's it. Now, as far as my own cosmetics are concerned, I don't have 10,000 lipsticks. Okay. Now, I do store my lipsticks properly in a cool place. I do have one of those little cosmetic refrigerators. There's some of my makeup I do store in a backup refrigerator, and things like that. I have some stuff that is unopened, but that's stuff that I will use because once I open it, I want to get it done, especially lipstick, eyeliner, mascara. I just want to get it used and done within a few months. That's it. Because those kinds of things collect bacteria, and over time, it just grows over time. It gets gross over time. And I wash and clean everything meticulously so that I don't get an infection and stuff like that. But I do not keep lipstick around. Now, for her to give these away, by the time that they reach these people who want it, the lipsticks were already no good. The shelf life of them has already passed. It also, obviously, depending on the composition of the lipstick, what ingredients were made, how they were manufactured, it depends. That all depends on the longevity and the freshness and safety of the product. Now, I don't know where Colleen had these originally manufactured. I don't know how safe the products are. The ingredients are in it. If they are, if they would survive in Colleen's hands, even unopened, because I'm sure she didn't store these in a proper place. These were probably in some fucking box somewhere in her house or in a garage or something where the heat and humidity or whatever has gotten into them. I don't think they have any collector's value to them. I don't understand why they would, but it's just a wasteful pile of junk, just like everything else that she put in there. Now, some people have also stated that the bracelets were from an old Miranda concert, and there were lots of reused stuff. I don't mind that so much. Like if it's older stuff, people can use it. It's a keepsake. It's something somebody can treasure. I don't have a problem of making sure that those things are used. But considering who it's coming from, and especially that horrible character Miranda, I wouldn't want to touch that, given that there's a lot of indecency and filth and predatory behavior around that. And the audacity of her to even have this fucking fundraiser and collect money when people could do it directly. But people chose not to do that. To me, they did it directly to get this shit bag. Maybe it is to humiliate Colleen. I don't know. But I can't understand under normal circumstances why people would donate to a known grifter, not knowing where this money is actually going, to get shit in a bag, to get stupid prizes from her. Is that all that matters? It doesn't really have anything to do with donating to research for childhood cancer, because in that case, a person can do that in their local community. They have cancer research places all over the country. People can donate. Colleen could have taken her show and have done that to encourage people to donate directly to that place. I have done fundraisers like that. I wasn't the originator of it, but I took part in that, and I was there to deliver checks to places personally. Okay, it had to go through my school at the time. It had to go through my university at the time. But the university cut a check, full check, nothing else, because we donated our time to entertain. We donated our time to do these things. And yeah, we delivered the check. Do we have receipts? We delivered the check to the people. So, to the agency that we were supporting. So why couldn't she have done that instead of having it go directly in her bank account through Fundly, where there might be a fee for that? People could donate directly. Or she could encourage people to donate in their locale and gave out appropriate prizes out of her own pocket in doing that to bring about goodwill and trust. But it would not have benefited her. It would not have been an opportunity to take from her fans, which is exactly what she's been doing, it seems, in these fundraisers. And that there were partial donations, it looks like. Where's the rest of the fucking money? Where's the transparency that Colleen was going to donate a third or fourth or fifth of that? What about the people who donated? Where is that money? So, it's very, very, very shady. She's a very shady person. And I just don't know what else to say. She's giving away new old stock, I guess, or unopened old stock, junk from a perverted show. She's crapping all over Taylor Swift. She's grifted money from her fans, I guess. She's telling her victims to fuck off. She doesn't care. And people still support this thing. Unbelievable. Just unbelievable. But I'm still a little taken aback that there's a possibility that she could have already pre-selected some of her winners. And it may not have been random. I don't know about this time, but in the past, which would go along the line of her predatorial behavior, it's all going to come out in the wash, so to speak. The pieces are already being put together. And there has been a considerable decline in donations. But people should not, with kids, in my opinion, should not be watching her. She should not be around your kids. She should not be entertaining for kids. She should not even be on this platform. But alas, I don't have any control over that. I can only do what I can do to help bring attention to it but I don't have, I'm not going to encourage people other than to not bring their kids around this person. But there isn't anything else that I can do beyond that, but bring this little bit of awareness.